Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination?
Okay, so if you know me, then you know that the Haunted Mansion is my favorite attraction here at Walt Disney World. It's spooky fun. It's not meant to be actively scary. It's whimsical and spooky all at once. They had a little bit of a disagreement about that when they were first conceiving the attraction. There were those who wanted it to be more scary, more spooky, and there were those who wanted it to have more jokes, to be more of a funny ride. They sort of met in the middle, and you've got a little bit of both, which I think is part of what makes it such a great attraction. Is one moment you get the suggestion of chills, you know, but then the next, there's a visual pun. It's a wonderful attraction. Now, something I've noticed the last 2 trips is I'm finding that the lighting in the attraction has changed a little bit. It's a little bit dimmer overall. In the past, quite often, the show scenes were sort of starkly lit, and everything else was dark, and I don't know if they're having trouble maintaining that, but I feel like the light has been brought down on all of the gags, all of the show scenes, to the point where if you're not familiar with them, you might not get what they are. I mean, in the cemetery scene, the old man with the ear horn listening to the mummy, that's a really, really obscure reference to begin with. Well, now you can't even really see what it is. If you're seeing it for the first time, you're never gonna figure that thing out. I wish they'd do a little work and try to turn up the light on some of those scenes a little bit. Obviously, you don't want to be able to see the corners of the room, but you do want to be able to see the characters, and they want to deliver the jokes and the situations that Mark Davis did such a good job, among others, in creating. So get on that, Walt Disney World.
That's what this story's all about.
Unfortunate souls
It's just, whatever. These people are, they're like, hey. Guys, a couple of things. When I went into Pirates of the Caribbean, there was a predicted wait time of 20 minutes. When I came out of Pirates of the Caribbean, the predicted wait time had gone up to 70 minutes. So that'll show you the difference in the crowds between early in the morning and then even later in the morning as you get closer to lunchtime. Boy, the crowds get much heavier. Secondly, when we went down into the big show scene with the ship and Captain Barbossa is calling out and they're firing back and forth between themselves and the shore, I was turned to the left looking at Captain Barbossa when a shell hit the water right next to me on the right, and a big splash of water came over, and a large glob of water went directly into my ear. I almost got as wet on Pirates of the Caribbean as I did on Splash Mountain. But that was a 1 in a million shot. I can't imagine that many people would have that same situation where it went right into their ear. But anyway, no harm, no foul. I'm gonna go over and use my fast pass on the Jungle Cruise, and then we'll see how we're doing on time before my noontime lunch. What's your name?
Brittany!
Hey, Brittany. I'm Daffy Stardust with LeBeau's LeBlog.
Am I going to be on the interweb?
Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. I just thought this was worth getting a shot of.
Yes, it is. It's a jungle out there.
Here
you
is.
Get it? Because you're at the Jungle Cruise.
This is true. Here is the Fast Pass Plus line for the Jungle Cruise, which I'm about to get in. We'll see if I stay in it or not. I do have lunch in an hour. Thank you, Brittany.
Not a problem.
According to Brittany there, they had a couple of their boats go down earlier today, and so it really limited the number of people they were able to get through the attraction earlier today. That's why the Fast Pass Plus line is so long right now. It is moving at a pretty decent pace, so it shouldn't be that bad.
Are they making the seat?
They're making it so the lady in the wheelchair can get on. I've never seen that before.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I wonder when they introduced that. Not sure what year, but I doubt that it was original to 1971.
But it's weird. Everyone knows pygmies are only afraid of giant pythons. And I don't see any giant pythons anywhere, so
Behind you.
It's weird. I don't see it.
Behind you.
Ah! Okay, there's one right there. Hey, there's a bunch of animals here today. There's some impalas, zebras, a couple of giraffes. Then there's that. That's happening. No, that's actually a super important lesson we have here in the jungle. I want you all to remember it, okay? Never, ever be a zebra. Now in front of us, you'll see the world-famous Schweitzer Falls. Named after the famous jungle explorer who discovered it, Dr. Albert Falls. Now I won't bore you with the details on Schweitzer Falls since we're all going to go over it later. We all flew down here. This is the most dangerous part of our whole journey, folks. Our return to civilization. So, if you're on this side of the boat when the moment comes, you'll rise to your feet, go around the back, out the back door. Do not cross the crates in the middle. That is a fire hazard, because if you trip and fall, I'm going to point and laugh at you, and then I'm going to get fired.
Hi again.
Just checking in, letting you know we made it.
Okay, cool. You survived.
Yeah.
6 minutes till the next.
All together in the tiki room, in the tiki room. All the birds sing the word and the flowers grow in the tiki room.
Well, it's just about time for lunch. I'm eating right here at the Skipper's Canteen. This will be a first time I'm eating at this particular restaurant. I've heard mixed things. The menu is a little eccentric, and so that puts some people off. I'm probably not one of those people. I'm gonna give it a try. The hostess who sat me, her name was Meg. She was very funny. The same sort of corny humor as you find on... this might be my waiter.
I'm a skipper, sir, not a waiter.
Oh, so sorry, so sorry. I'll get back to you. You know that Fanta mango soda they have over at Club Cool in Epcot? Well, it's available here at the Skipper's Canteen. It's the one on the left, the green one. already happy with the Skipper's Canteen. This is a delicious bread that you can break into sort of cake slice pieces and dip in, yes, that's honey. And here is my char siu pork. It certainly smells good. I'm gonna dig into it now. It's got some greens and rice with it. And it's a nice, hefty portion. I appreciate that. Love the dinnerware too.